What?
Summon a spell heal, but it is a guardian between the duo.
Yeah, buffer block coming in here as another bone skewer comes out. Snowplow already down to half health, did get the aftershock, and that's what keeps him alive, but not for long. Heal comes out eventually, that's going to be first blood at level 1, and I'm getting some really scary to the tune of a very small amount. Cooldown, but
he missed
the undertow, picks up the axe, however, still gets the flash out and lands the second one. Good knockup comes in from Sword. Umbral dash, but now the twin Disciplin's comes in and scores, looking for that kill. Gets the follow-up. First blood goes to Griffin, but Permafrost is here. Score now looking for Sword. This will be a good trade for KT.
Well, because remember, the Prowling projectile can be started early before the deep water dash warning indicator is even available on the map.
You can see now, meaning that they will have a little bit more of an opportunity. Final chapter coming down, though. They're looking for Snowflower. Flash has to come out. Prey still has his True Shot Barrage, avoided there by a great dash out from Viper. Food for Griffin.
They're going to return to him.
Yep, they'll dive on forward. Snowflower in trouble as Viper comes in with the death from below. Does give Yuumi a big old assist.
That happens there, but the goal does go to the support. On the top side, looking for the turret dive.
Yep, Sword immediately goes into the ultimate, but there's an ultimate from Score as well. Smeb doesn't find the ult though. Shelly, but Tarzan's in place. Chovy clears out the minion wave, and here comes the bottom lane. The deep water dive heading forward as the Prowling projectile lands. BDD immediately with the cleanse. It's a 2-for-1 special on that Sleepy Trouble Bubble as well.
I'm about a 5-for-5. You can see that now.
We're going to try and find the ultimate from Score, and he lands it onto Sword. Sword ult, tries to get himself out. Doesn't quite get too much out from Griffin's ultimate from the Yuumi, but otherwise they're still going to start off this fight. That's going to be the death from below landing. Only one reset, however, as BDD gets turned on. Emperor's Divide was decent, but the Zoe gets the double kill. Olaf finishes it off as Snowflower, last man standing, and the Lux gets destroyed. The Arcane shifted to try and get out of the way, and now Tarzan's found Snowflower.
Oh, Blast Back.
Ragnarok not available just yet. Lucent Singularity is in there. Blast Cone is still there, but Snowflower has made it almost over to this turret. He goes golden. But with 3 members here, it's not quite enough. Heal is going to save him from the death. Radical lands on a Snowflower as well, squishy in the backline. Bone Skewer is what procs the extra damage and does a whole lot onto Snowflower there. Meanwhile, the jig is up onto Smeb in the backline. He's looking for Sword, but in goes Viper. Gets the flash, gets the stun. First kill comes down. Now the Pike looking for more. Final spark, not going to be enough. Emperor's Divide is gigantic. Into the backline is now Sword. Has to pick up the mantle of the damage, and damn does he have it. There he goes. Chovy dives underneath the turret to pick it up. And Griffin, they have damage from everywhere. Umbral dash on the fat part of the walls, real nice. And the triple kill for Chovy Zoe. Bond and 009 is going to be Sean Bean, but here we can see a fight towards the top side. BDD able to get a bit of work done. Good flash to get out of the way of the death from below. Snowplow with the shields work. Clutch is now Prey trying to get in here. Sword comes down with the teleport. Prey's getting some damage through, and you can see the value of these shields is very high. Redemption comes in. That's going to be one that Chovy had. And Score's now trying to turn this on Chovy. There's a lot of dollar signs coming up in his mind as Prey's going to be the sacrificial lamb. KT were around 27 and 37 at the top of the screen. Let's have a look at where some of that gold came from in this exchange in the replay.
Walk up enough times to an Azir, and you expect to turn. It's an answer to the final chapter, and that part of it is successful. Lehends deleting to that to end, but as the fight goes on, you'll notice between the Yuumis, E, and also just the Grey Health, the Viper can keep going, they can keep going, and the comeback, or at least the help here is going to be real, because Irelia has no teleport to answer, so it's always going to be outnumbered with a gold lead for Griffin.
Yeah, Tarzan.
Ball down bot side.
Yeah, final chapter comes in. That's going to be the stun out of Viper as well. Death from below is...
But it's still deadly, deadly effective. Speaking of effective, Baron's low.
Yep. BDD had to run past the kiddie pool. The Baron does fall down. Sword. Nice knock up. In fact, BDD is just getting booped around in this fight. The Emperor's Divide is there. BDD surviving for a long time, but Sword eventually grabs it. That's going to be the reset as well. Look at the gigantic damage of this Griffin squad. It's going to be their third ace of the game. The Umbral Dash coming in from Sword. Doesn't have another one as Sword gets behind the wall, but he knows what...
Accept your mortality, and Score at the end was the one who was there. They take down Baron. It's a three-man unit. They turn onto BD. He goes the right direction to try to escape, to try to disengage Aatrox for as long as possible. But the moment he dies, you know there's a world of hurt to be inflicted on, and Tarzan just diving in, Chovy backing them up to kill Prey. Not a great day for Prey, not a great day for KT, and Score says goodbye for
Yeah.
here. Alongside Kingzone and Afrika, you can see that Griffin are right now cut from the same cloth. Looking over at some damage, that was 400 AP.
470.
Well, I mean, there's going to be more soon. He's got a Medjai, a very standard pickup.
Yeah, very standard. Also a needlessly large rod. It's going to be Lehends with maybe a
Now,
spell. They're circling once again. This Nexus is... If I was that Nexus, I'd be real scared. If something going wrong, his Score is going to go wide on the ultimate. Final chapter does come in. Smeth's looking for his fountain, but the Nexus turrets are going to fall. The You and Me gets Lehends out of trouble. He is just dancing around KT so beautifully, and the Nexus is going to fall before any member of KT even goes down. Griffin with utter demolition.
How easily and with how much panache and style they just stomped all over KT's hearts. Remember those cheers for KT Rolster? Everyone was so hyped to see them back. The names are there. You remember Prey's great days. You remember Smith, Score, BDD. They've been champions on their day. This team are still only champions elect.